Hello, my name is Lakeisha Arnold, and I would like to dedicate this page to parents with children who have exceptional children with special disabilities, specific learning disabilities. Navigating this journey with a child who may have special learning disabilities isn't easy, but with guidance, it will get easier. I always say one day at a time. My main topic will be Arnold, and I would like to dedicate this page to parents with children who have exceptional children with guidelines for educated students with specific learning disabilities, along with resources. Navigating this journey with a child who may have special learning disabilities is my discussion will include defining guidance learning disabilities, discussing various types of learning disabilities. My main topic will be on dyslexia. Child. This will just be a brief overview of providing Virginia's guidelines for educated students with specific learning disabilities. Specific learning disabilities defined to assist young parents in the description are heterogeneous in nature. My discussion will include defining specific learning disability from one person discussing various to the types of specific learning disabilities. So just to sum that up, it's just navigating the process that every child is different. Every child making for your child and unique to that one particular child box as well. The regulations governing specific learning disabilities in Virginia, effective on January 7, 2000 in nature, often differing, issued on January 20 from one person to the next. 5th, 20. So just to sum that up, just let us know that every child is define the term as follows. Child, make, and model is specific learning disabilities means a disorder in one or more of the regulations governing special education programs for children with disabilities in Virginia, or in using language on July spoken or written 2009 that may manifest itself and reissued on January 20 ability to listen, think, speak, read, write, spell, or do mathematical calculations. Define the term as follows. The term includes such conditions as specific learning disabilities means a disorder in one or more of the basic minimum brain dysfunction, understanding, dyslexia, or in using developmental aphasia, spoken or written. The term does not manifest itself in an imperfect ability of visual, think, speak, read, or motor disabilities, spell, or do mathematical calculations. The term includes such conditions as of environmental disabilities, cultural, brain injury, or economic disadvantage, brain dysfunction. The various types of specific learning and developmental aphasia are. The term does not include learning problems, which means that are primarily is a reading disability, visual, hearing, or motor disability, Dyscalculia of intellectual which means mathematics disability, of emotional disabilities, Dysgraphia of environmental cultural disability, or economic disability. Now these three are the various types so I can include these disabilities in the description box below. Dyslexia, which means so that it's a reading disability and read each of them for yourself. Dyscalculia, note, which means some children can experience multiple disabilities. Dysgraphia is a writing evaluation process will determine this. Now these three causes are highlighted, so I can include these. Keep in mind that these disabilities cause various aspects of child's life to affect academic, social, click on it and read, or even emotional well-being. More details. Some children can experience multiple disabilities at once. The evaluation process characteristics of dyslexia for preschool, college causes and impact, but are not limited. Keep in mind that these disabilities may cause various aspects late of child's life to affect academic, social characteristics, or even emotional vocabulary growth. More detailed memory for words follow in the navigating list and directions. Mispronunciation characteristics of dyslexia for poor letter sound recall. College level can slow to learn alphabet, but are not limited to preschool. Children with dyslexia late in kindergarten and first grade demonstrate difficulty in basic, fundamental, inconsistent memory for words. Note, list, dyslexia students may progress slowly and start to recognize their weakness. Poor letter sound and begin to develop anxiety or try and avoid or reading altogether. Children with dyslexia must pay close attention to their first grade and demonstrate difficulty in basic, fundamental, second and third grade characteristics. Reading skills, sound out and decode words. Dyslexia students may progress slowly and start to recognize their weakness are most common and begin to develop anxiety or try and avoid upper elementary grades altogether. Parents will have to do oral reading fluency that requires their students to read out loud for 1 minute. Second and third grade characteristics. Listen to the discrepancies, sound out and decode words, kids, misspelling of sight words such as said, that, and why. Middle and high school in second and third students are slower reading. Upper elementary reading creates enormous workload. We have to do oral so they get overwhelmed fluency that requires a student to read out loud for 1 minute. The note-taking, time management, listen to the organization becomes an issue. The upper elementary kids. For college students with dyslexia typically need accommodations. Middle and high school students are slower reading difficulties. Their slower reading creates enormous workload. Everyone with this dyslexia is not because they read just a little bit slower. Severity of the disability, note-taking, time management, and organization becomes an issue. Duration of the problem, how long the problem lasts. College students with dyslexia typically need accommodations. Response to evidence-based is also note-taking difficulties and problems. Intervention varies greatly among everyone with dyslexia is not the same. Number 2, navigating the process. Severity of the disability may differ about your child's development. Please contact the child's teacher, how long the problem lasts, and continue with the chain from student to student. So any concerns to evidence-based, I suggest is also different for each child. Intervention varies greatly from your child, the student. Number 2, navigating the process. If, as parents, you have concerns about your recommend professional help. If you do, please contact the child's teacher that your child has. If you have concerns, continue up the chain to come in. Recommend seeking professional help. Any concerns, whether that be with your child's pediatrician, I suggest speaking to the teacher. They can refer you first. School psychologist, the teacher should know or educational specialist, your child, the student. Evaluating process. The evaluating process steps, I recommend professional help if you do get a referral that your child has. Is made can be made by anyone. Recommend parent or legal guardian, whether that be to your child's pediatrician, evaluation and eligibility process, school psychologist, or educational specialist. The third step is specific learning disability evaluating process. The evaluating process steps. The first step you want to that particular get child, a referral is made. Can determine by any determination of eligibility. A parent or legal guardian lets you know if your child is eligible. Evaluation and eligibility process to get resources and assistance. The next step, instructional planning. The third step is specific learning. This is the individualized education program, which most people know this methods they have concerning that particular child, that particular student. Determination of eligibility. That lets you know if your child is eligible. Going to supporting children resources and assistance. Instructional may be difficult for the parent. This is the individualized education program, which most people know. So keep in mind, parents, that it may be difficult for you to even just digest that your child have a disability, has dyslexia. But just swallow the pride and going to what supporting children is. Just accept it and. While it may be difficult for the parent or parents, that could be extremely difficult for the love and grace is not only going to help parents, but it's definitely going to help the child. It may be difficult for you to even just digest creating a positive and supportive environment for the child. But just swallow the pride and accept, especially when your child knows what the inevitable is. Just accept it and move. Create a schedule for homework to be done at a certain time. The love and grace is not only going to help you, but it's definitely going to help the child to know that systematic creating a positive and supportive environment for the child, not only adults, is very important during this stage. Especially when your child knows. Foster the child's strength and interest. You want to encourage the child create whatever the child's homework to be done at a certain time daily for the child. So you want to get the child on a schedule. So you want to encourage them in the things that they can do. Systematic, not too much things help not only adults but children with disability, because that's not good for you or the child. Foster the child's strength and interest. You want to promote independence. Encourage the child. Whatever the child's strength is. You want to encourage kindergarten age, first grade, whatever the interest is. Go grab the crayon. Like to paint. Go grab the. So you want to encourage them in the things that they do this together. Let's not color the too much together. Downplay them. The dependence is them going to get the box, or them you or grabbing the book bag, or something that's You want to promote independence when possible. Let the child grab your at a kindergarten age, first grade, your homework paper. Go grab the crayon independent. Go grab the parent. You don't have to do that portion. Do this together. Let's color this page together. Number 4, advocating for your child. The dependence is them going to get the box, or them is grabbing the book. A place where you want to be as the parent. You want to know it's going to be special to let the do's and the don'ts of this. Grab your understanding the rights. Get your homework paper out. That would also that the parent don't have to do that portion for them, because you need to read this pamphlet is not a little for advocating for your child. Advocating the understanding of what you can do as a parent, a place where you want to be as the parent. You want the child in this situation, the do's and the don'ts of this. Creating a work relationship with your child's administrators, teachers, and that will also definitely be provided in the description as well. Because you need to read this pamphlet is not a does conclude, but it's okay. Once you get the understanding of what you can do as a parent and your rights children with special learning disability situation. But I do have resources, and I also creating a work relationship with your child's administrators. Teachers on special education dyslexia training module, and I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to know does conclude the ins and outs and the characteristics. Brief summary. So I did the training. Children with special learning disabilities. I wanted to know the specific, but I do have resources, and I also completed as parents when our child training on dyslexia. It was dyslexia training module, and I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to all the resources and everything will be listed in the description box. All the information that you need. So I did the training. Will also be myself in the description box as well. I wanted to know enjoy this video. I hope it was very informative. What you look for. Don't worry, take one day at a time, be positive, dilemma, and love your children as I love mine. Have a good day. All the resources and everything will be listed in the description box. All the information that you need will also be listed in the description box as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. And don't worry, take one day at a time, be positive, and love your children as I love mine. Have a good day.